fish go? There goes the fish. It's pulling now. That's a nice surprise. I've literally had baits in the water maybe 5 minutes. And I just dropped them down not long ago. This one ate a piece of crappie. I got a hodgepodge of baits today. Baits been tough again. So I caught some. I got 2 10-inch crappie. And I got a live bluegill. I got them on my ultralight rod just casting around the launch site there before I launched my kayak. And I got on the kayak and I threw the net a few times. I got some small shad. And this one ate a crappie head. Now, looky there now. Not a bad fish, man. Not a bad fish to start the day. Like I said, maybe 5 minutes I've had baits in the water. And that one just nailed a piece of crappie. I ain't got a whole lot of bait today. Like I said, it's a hodgepodge, but you know what? It's a pretty day out here. It's cold. It's still a little chilly today, but it's just a beautiful sunny day. So far I've had the river to myself. I haven't seen another boat at the launch. I haven't seen anybody on my way up through here. I got another fish on right here, y'all. He's hitting it. Let me set this one down. Let me set that down a second. Oh, he's flopping around everywhere. He's flopping around everywhere. Got another no-no. This one ate some cut shad. There on the floor, he ain't happy with me. I'm apparently in the right location. I'm fishing off this point here. I don't know if you can see it behind me in the camera. I've been trying to get up here. That's one fish ain't too bad. I've been trying to get up here and fish for a couple of weeks, but every time I've come out here and wanted to fish this area, the wind has just been cranking. And you get out here in the main channel, and the wind gets going, you can get some big chop on the water, and it just makes it impossible to fish. But I'm finally out here today. The wind's finally calmed down. We'll see what happens out here. So far, so good. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave him set in a minute while we fool with this one. All right, guys. There's that one again. He's about, I put him on that board there. He's about 33.5 inches or so. So pretty nice fish. Let's let him go. See ya. Get on out of here. Now let's land this one here. Well, there's that one. Not quite as big as the other one, but he was a fun fight. Let's let him go too. Now let's get some baits back down there. I'm gonna put the same setup. I'll have a crappie, piece of crappie on that rod, and some shad on this one. He hit it. He hooked up. Yeah, he did. He hooked up. I wasn't sure if he did or not. It's on that crappie head. That's a pretty big bait. Don't care what bait I'm using. I always like the head pieces. Historically, that's where my biggest fish have come from. Most of them anyway. It's on a headpiece. Well, there we go, guys. You know, again, not a bad fish, but when he first started really taking off with it, I thought, man, that's a pretty good fish. Thought he was bigger than he was anyway. I like getting surprised anyway. Let me just lay him across this board here. Let's just get a length on him. Why don't we? It's here. Might as well use it. Now that fish there is just shy of 32 inches. So still not a bad fish. He was fun anyway. Let's let him go. I'm gonna get these other lines untangled here and get them baits back down there. Felt him hit. There he goes. I felt him thump it, man. Felt him thump it. That's on that crappie head again. Put a different head on. Said I got 2 crappie earlier. And so I switched out, put a different head on after that last fish. Crappie's kind of one of them baits that's like bluegill. It don't bleed very much, and then it's done. So if I can, I like to switch them out. I know that camera is shining, facing right into the sun. I really ain't got no control of it, unfortunately. The way the wind is today, it's kind of blowing that direction. That's a big flathead right there, guys. That's a nice flathead. Ate that piece of crappie. Stand up, bring that in. That's a pretty good fish now. That's a pretty good fish. Yeah, buddy, look at that. Oh, let me get this stupid hood off here. Let me get that hood off here. Oh, look at that. I hate that camera's facing into the sun because you ain't gonna be able to see all the colors on him. But look at that. That's a nice fish. Like I said, you know, we just getting in that time of year. It's time. It's time for these flatheads to start getting more active. Look at that. Alright, let's throw him on this board here. I got it laying here, and we'll just see how long he is. Alright, guys. There he is one more time. I just put him on the board there to get some measurements. Looks like he's just under 36 inches. Pretty nice flathead, man. Alright, let's let him go. I'll see you, buddy. See ya. There he goes. Got another one on right here now. There he goes. There he goes. Fish on. Fish on. Let's pull it too now. Let's pull it too. He's pulling some drag. I'd love for that to be another flathead. Yes, I apologize if there's wind noise on the camera. It's starting to pick up, but man, this is a solid fish. He is down and staying down. Like I said, I've been wanting to fish this point for a while now, and just haven't been able to get out here because of the wind. This area is so exposed right here. But today, got a little bit of a wind, but it's not bad. Golly bum, this is a good fish, guys. This is a good fish. This is a good one, man. Buddy, he is just strong. Again, this one ate a body section of crappie. A lot of people won't be happy about me using crappie, but it's a legal bait here in Tennessee. As long as they have legal size, they're a legal bait to use. And like I said, I got 2 10-inch crappie, and 10 inches here in Tennessee, that's the legal size limit, 10 inches and up. I'm making the most of them here. Yeah, it's a big blue. Oh, that hook's about out, guys. That hook's about out. It's about out of him. I gotta get him in. He ain't ready, but I gotta get him in. Oh. I gotta get him in. I'll tell you what, guys. That's a good fish. He ain't quite as big as that one I got the other day, I don't think, but man, that's a good fish. That hook, let me get it out. That hook was just about out of him. Man. I'm telling you, man, that was a solid fish. If he'd come off, I'd have swore he was a flathead the way he was acting. He did not act like a baloo. There was no rolling. You know how they do, they get down there and just roll. None of that, just a solid fight start to finish. He went down and stayed down. Oh. Let me snap a quick pic with my phone here. You know, I gotta do the whole social media crap. You're gonna do this whole YouTube nonsense, you gotta get on Instagram and Facebook and all that. Oh man. Oh golly bum. Oh. Golly bum, that's a thick fish, man. That's a thick fish, look at that. That is a solid fish. Ooh. He's heavy, I'll tell you that, man. I still don't think he's as big as the one I got there a couple weeks ago, but man, he's heavy. I'll see if I can get him up here a little better. Hang on now, don't flop on me. Look at that. I wish that wind would blow me around toward the sun there so I could get a better picture. That'd be too much to ask. Look at that. Look at him. He's thick, man. I mean, he's just solid. I'll tell you, man, I've had a good run here lately. You just got to put your baits on good structure. People think you come out here on the Tennessee River and you just catch fish everywhere. That ain't the case. At least it wasn't how it was for me when I got started. You know, I had to learn this crap, but you put your baits on good structure, you learn how to read a lake map, know how fish are going to relate to it, where they're going to be, how they're going to move on it. And you give it some time and you'll get some fish. I got a good one here today. Well, that fish is over 47 inches, guys. He's over 47. There. One more time, guys. One more time. Look at that. Look at that, buddy. All right. It's time, guys. We gotta let him go. I've had him out too long. These are hardy fish. And I know, they do a lot better than some fish, but I still don't like leaving them out of the water too long. I mean, these are fish this size. It takes too long to grow them this big. I mean, they're too precious a resource to take any chances. So let's get him back in the water and send him home. All right, buddy. See ya. I can't lean over with you too far. Bye. Look here. Looky here. I didn't feel that fish hit, guys. Never felt him hit. Just felt a kayak moving. All right, guys. There he is. That's another little fella. That crappie has, I don't know the numbers, but definitely in size today, the crappie has outproduced the shad. Now granted, I do have 2 out of my 3 rods baited with crappie, but still, you just never know.